We're coming here for an experience ultimately, and we designed this restaurant to be that. We didn't want this thing to be a fast casual where people come in, get out, just spinning the seats and trying to, make money off of that. We ultimately wanted a place where people could experience something unique and different in a comfortable and casual atmosphere, Ideas on how to do all that, how to grow fruit trees, citrus, avocado trees. Avocados take a lot of water, right? Of course, too. But how to grow those things. I mean, I look forward to a day. I drive by empty lots where they're getting ready to build homes, and I can picture seeing, a whole aquaponics system that's flowing behind everyone's backyard and their front yard, where all waste is coming from the house and being, going into generators, biofuel generators, where they can, fuel the whole little community right there. It'd be cool to have like a little river going down your backyard, and here's fish, and here's your whole backyard's watered by this little creek, this little river that's coming in. All the water runs off excess, so it's not all being, that's what I think. I'm excited to see what happens in the future with that. Our goal is to, we're planning on doing a Kickstarter or whatever, Indiegogo down the road here in the next couple of weeks, and we want to do a vertical farm, on the backside of the wall out there. That's going to be all automated, so it'll be like a miniature version of my Future Foods farms outside the restaurant, so customers can see that and kind of see how we're growing our food. But then also to take that model then and to put them into high schools around Orange County, where kids can learn how to grow their own lettuce and be responsible for growing their own lettuce, and be able to have, we can grow 1,000 head of lettuce within a 10 by 16 foot space. Every month, so for a school that has like 250 kids, that's like a head of lettuce per kid each week, so that's pretty cool for them to be able to grow their own food. Yeah, that's a big part of the business. I mean, looking at the numbers, really you can't have, see, the great thing about it is because we do produce a lot of our own produce, we don't have that waste, as much as other restaurants do. And I think that's why there's more and more restaurants that are opening that are just trying to do a simple, fast casual, just, okay, you get this or you get this, But for me, it's like every week we're changing the menu, and that's all kind of is driven off of what we're growing out there at the farm. But what we want to do is, ultimately what I want to do is get away from even, I want to get to a point where we produce everything, ourselves, So, I mean, even this down to the details, I look at all the wild mustard growing out there, and yeah, sure, we can make a cool pesto out of it and stuff like that, but can we take it and make like flour out of it? You know what I mean? Which, because, you think about, we use flour, so how do we grow that aspect of it? You know what I mean? How do we grow every element of what we use, ultimately, so that we don't have to get anything from anywhere else, That's a big, if you could do that, that's huge. I mean, then you really are completely sustainable and off the grid, As long as, like you said, the other business side of it's sustainable as well. I mean, ultimately you got to get butts in the seats, and you got to make money. So you got to do something that people come back for, It can't be one of those restaurants that it's just like, oh, so extravagant that he's serving crickets or he's serving bugs, that you want to go and try it once, but then you go, but I go back. No, we want this restaurant to be a place where, yeah, there's some cool things on the menu, but it's so good that you want to come back again and again, and not because it's extravagant, but because it's healthy, it's clean, and it tastes good.